Okay, we ready?
Oh, we ready.
Oh, ladies and
Oh, we
gentlemen,
ready.
boys and girls, children of all ages.
We just
We
taking it back.
we had a treat, man. We started getting like the little social media little drops like about a day or so before this happened. J. Cole is gonna magically J. Cole and Dreamville is gonna drop another compilation album. Not called what was the other one called? Dreamers for the Dreamers or something like that. This had nothing to do with this one. This was going to be a Gangsta Grills, and as y'all just heard me, like on these Gangsta Grill series, I said I'm glad they're getting back to these, and you know I need my DJs talking over some of it. Like I miss that. You probably you got to know it when it was overdone, but then as you get that's what you grew up with, you kind of miss some of these type of things, right? So Gangsta Grills he just dropped one before this, and then he had the Gangsta Grills with Jim Jones earlier. Man,
They set it
definitely
off,
got
man.
your hype. They definitely got your hype, man. And then J. Cole coming with the whole crew, and they just killed it all the way through this, man. Showing off a little bit more. I don't know what people went into this with thinking, because it's a Gangsta Grills mixtape series, even though you know what I mean nobody's using old beats or nothing like this like they used to use back in the day freestyling, but this was the show. Nobody really goes by that style no more, right? So they ain't gonna use old beats, so people gonna take it as all new material, and that's not kind of what I still did. I still seen this as like a mixtape, them all getting together and, you know, having a quick cipher or something. It's not something that's completely thought out. I mean, a couple of these songs was called, like, I think what you had one on here, Ghetto God Freestyle and stuff like this. It's just them linking up with the person they know, you know what I mean, and getting this, putting this out on the album. It may have been over that weekend like they had the time before. I don't know all the background on this one. They ain't have as much marketing and lead up, so it was just, hey, we dropping this tomorrow, and then it dropped. D-Day.
That's the beauty of it, though, right? That's the beauty of it.
Yeah, and that's what made it like great. It was one of those surprises that you was like, man. And we get like what 2 or 3 J. Cole songs alone. We get another JID song, JID, and then we get sprinkled in with artists that they like to. Sprinkled in with the artists that they actually like to work with. We got another the Cause and Reason again with G Perico. Yeah, man.
Ari.
The minute I put it on, man, I liked every single track going down this, man. And since it's J. Cole, I push it out to more people than I really would push it out before, because everybody likes J. Cole. Everybody's a J. Cole fan, right? So I just let them know, hey, J. Cole got this coming out. I don't know if y'all knew. Make sure you listen. And I can tell immediately from my friends and the responses I got back, man, who are like real hip hop lovers and who are just like, nah, man, I need the more catchy songs. I gotta have like the certified hits, you know. I need the more polished album. They ain't really, and these are people that I know back in the day used to really fuck hard with mixtapes, and now they can't stand the mixtape format. That was just like weird for me. That was just like, well, what is this, man? I don't understand it. Like, is it an album? Like, no, it's Gangsta Grills. It's a mixtape, but they not using old beats. It's not that hard of a concept to understand in 2022. But some of those people are so far removed from music now, man. It's just, they got everything at their fingertip on these DSPs. They just want the polished album. And this ain't that. This is more them, like I said, showcasing their skills. It's going to be I think all the artists, in my opinion, do a great job of doing that, man. They go in from the jump with the what was the first track called?
Stick.
Yeah, and you know, J. Cole coming on there, man, talking about the shooters and everything. Just like,
he ain't got no shooters.
He
ain't got no shooters.
Shooters, but
I hear. I know what he was going for. It was, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. You know what I'm saying? We've all fell victim to it, so I get it. But again, they came off the top ropes. Everybody was in different pockets on the first beat. You know what I mean? Like, it was all over the place, man. Kenny Mason, I don't know if y'all rock with Kenny Mason, but Kenny Mason has a project that he dropped like a year or two ago that was really dope. I didn't know he was even, associated with Dreamville whatsoever. I mean, kind of probably the same thing as Reason and 2 Chainz, who are in G Perico. Like, they got friends, kind of like Revenge of the Dreamers project that they dropped 3 years ago where they coming in. So I like that they did that and they just didn't keep it them, and I also like how they maneuvered Ari Lennox in there. She was even talking her shit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They did flip some very familiar samples. You got Kaz rapping over Big type shit. I forget. I had it, thought I wrote it down, but I didn't. Where Ari was singing over Ari Lennox. If y'all don't know, I'm calling her by her first name. But again, yeah. So
coming down
was it?
Down.
Yeah. Baby, my whole world. Yeah. That. So familiar flips, easily palatable, but again, a lot of fucking dope rhyming. Like you said, Ghetto Gods, 2 Chainz. I love 2 Chainz, man.
2 Chainz, man. Oh, now you're back on the 2 Chainz.
I'm back on the wave. I'm back on it. It's just he fall off, but he bounced back, man. I ain't got to like every 2 Chainz project, but that's my guy, man. So I'm hard on him now, So, but yeah, man, he was talking crazy, man. The Valentine's Day line. I don't know if it was in this song, but because he's on two of these tracks.
He's on 2 songs on here.
Barry from Simpson.
Ghetto Gods freestyle with Earth Gang.
Yeah. So I don't know where he said the Valentine's line, but it was a lot of like he did what 2 Chainz typically does. He said some wild, crazy shit. And it's probably the simplest of punchlines, but he say it with such vigor and such passion in it that you be like, man, I'm gonna shoot him some, I'm gonna give him some leeway on this one. You know what I mean? But that's Chainz, man, and the energy that he brings to it. And I like that he still enjoys to come to rap. You know what I mean? And I like when he's rapping on features more so. When he's really working on a project that he focused on, Chainz is gonna come with it. But when he's doing this type of thing where it's like no thinking, just give me a dope verse with whatever you want to say on it, I like this type of Chainz too. You know what I mean? So, but moving down, man, Lifestyle, Boss, and ASAP Ferg. Ferg come in. Hey, I ain't even gonna do no ad libs on this one, and then he just go ahead and does his thing. And then last week with the Nego project, Ferg was over that too, sounding real good. Him and ASAP Rocky sounding refreshed. So I am excited about those guys coming back outside to come and play. So hopefully they have something bubbling.
Bay to Nate. That's where he was from. I found like you had to did some research.
Okay.
So he's like that designer. Like, okay. But I mean that Boss and ASAP Ferg, man, maybe my favorite track on the album.
What?
I really do. I really do like that song. I really do. Like that's one I'd like hit replay on the most so far. I still like all the other stuff, and I know that's gonna be blasphemous with J. Cole having 2 tracks of his own on there, kind of holding down. But I like that track. I like that Boss and ASAP Ferg.
You know who had one of the dopest lines out of this whole thing? You wouldn't, if you was listening closely, you caught the line. It was by Omen. Uh-huh. All y'all shit mid like the Rosen.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, boss. I'm down deep in the. I'm like, I think it was Ballin' in Newport. That's on that song, track number 13, Ballin' in Newport by Omen. I thought Omen didn't curse in his raps like long time ago when we used to hear him, or maybe it's somebody else I'm confusing on Dreamville. But that's neither here nor there. That song is stupid, man. Like they got some spitters on here, man. For me, the one that I've been listening to the most that caught me off guard, because again, I'm gonna sound like a hypocrite, but remember 10 Crack Commandments or 10 More Commandments that we was arguing about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cos came on this Big Trouble freestyle. he smoked that shit. He smoked it. So that's how you win me over, Prez. You just got to rap really good. That's it. I will give you credit where credit is due. He smoked the Big Trouble freestyle, man, over the big beat. Have you had time to really sink your teeth into the Cos joint on that one?
Man, yeah, no, I'm saying like, yeah, this All this, man. Yeah, all the way through, man. Like I don't have any stops on this, man. This whole, I like all the features. I especially like the ones with 2 Chainz. What was that? The Barry from Simpson with the Young Nudie as well on there.
I can't pick a favorite right now, but if I had to say,
the Big Trouble freestyle with Kaz, I liked it, that one. I liked the Ghetto Gods freestyle. Like
Josie Flows with Boz and Earth Gang.
Anybody has a problem with this? These are the type of people I don't want to share my opinions with.
Back to my original point. I was saying this is what it's supposed to be. Like before, like I'm not a fan of it because like remember Wayne was doing this type of thing, right? Remember a long time ago we covered Wayne's last mixtape and he wasn't rapping over these type of beats. But I remember saying like I don't even like that anymore. But I'm conditioned to not like it because all of these mixtapes, all these projects are new materials, carefully crafted. They're not freestyles. They're songs, 2 verses, a decent hook or, a big hook. It just depends on who it is and what, the amount of energy they're putting in the project. But that's really what it is at times. And you become desensitized to just a raw rapping mixtape. You know what I mean? But I think what happens is like, I think guys just came and showed up and left no bar wasted on this. And that's why I like it. It was refreshing to hear a mixtape really be a mixtape, but the rapping be done well, not treated as a throwaway, but the rapping be done well. So that's why this succeeds. And this is why my conditioned mind to hearing a fully, mixed and curated and, all that, all the stuff that we get. I like this raw. And this is the first Gangsta Grills that he's dropped in a while that I actually was like, okay, I'm rocking with this. The Jim Jones one,
good.
It was good. Okay. I just didn't get to it. Was 27 songs, bro. I didn't go back to it. You know what I mean? As a result, it was just too much for me. So I didn't really get with it. It sounded cool.
Che Guerrero, I thought that one was good too. That was the other man. Like, yeah, he's been on the road with these so far, man.
I ain't listened to the other one that he dropped. I listened to the Gym, but not the other one with the guy that I don't know. So, I didn't listen to it. So, but yeah, this one here, cool, man. What do you think about the Cole?
I said Clyde Guerrero.
It's fine. What Clyde Guerrero?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so y'all check out the Clyde Guerrero. Let us know we need to review that.
Compare.
Okay.
GUE. I checked it out. We already reviewed it. I reviewed it. I liked it too.
Oh shit! Damn, I'll be gone. Anyway, man, what you think about the Cole joints with his verses on here?
He has coming up doing cleanup on all these, man. Each time, man, it's just like that's why I keep like my appreciation for Cole kind of just like, I don't know, man. I'm just acknowledging, like I went back and I went through his whole catalog over this past month, that's why I told you, like I went back through the whole catalog and I went through his mixtapes and everything. And I think like, what was that? Truly Yours. That one is one of those ones that we kind of like glossed over in this. Like that was a great project as well, man. So like, yeah, man, my J. Cole stand-up was like up here. It was up there already, and I mean, and then he just magically dropped this, and it's just like what he's been doing on Johnny P. Caddies. He came again and did on Stick, and then proceeded on to keep that same vibe and everything going through his freestyle on him, man. So like J. Cole he trying to make this his year, man. It seems like, man, and he's off to a hell of a start. 2022. Yeah.
Is it EP? Is a J. Cole EP coming?
Oh.
I mean, put it right there on Front Street. It's right there on Front Street.
Heaven's EP is the name of the song.
We ain't got to think too hard about it.
Huh.
He working hard, man. Whatever.
This get me to where I was coming at. 2022, we're going to look back, Cash. This is going to be like the mecca of music for this generation going forward. Like it just seemed like everything that we didn't got this year starting off, man. It's just, man, they've been killing it. COVID may have helped us out. People just holding back and just actually like, waiting and thinking and reattacking this whole situation. 22 2022 is a monster, man. It's a monster on music wise. Y'all gonna hear when we talk about our top 5 of the year and everything. Like, it was hard. It was hard. Some of the big artists that you think should be there kind of got left out.
Yeah, they fell off. They
didn't quite make it
because of so much.
And we talking about 3 months in. We talking about 3 months in, and they already kind of falling off the top 5. I mean, they will still be in our top 10. So we'll see how it's gonna go. But I'm loving the competition. I'm loving the quality of the music. I'm loving the level that people are coming on these songs as well. You know what I mean? Like Johnny P's Caddy, man. That's that right there is the bar. And everybody's trying to achieve that. That's how I felt about 2022.
That's a fact. And I think a lot of the J. Cole hate is they're just starting to give it to him. You know what I mean? They may not be transitioned to a fan, but okay, I see what you're doing. It's gangsta. It's dope. May not champion it, jump on the desk for it, you know what I mean, give it such glowing reviews, but I think they'll tap into some of these other guys in his camp, and rock with it if they actually give him a shot. And again, like we said earlier in the podcast, as a music exec or a label head, you know what I mean, all these artists for the most part have dropped and been given a really good push and have really good albums to go. I mean, Luke was the last one that just dropped the project last year, and he was in our top 10 or just outside of our top 10, you know, for a lot of people that we talked to. You know what I'm saying? So I really rock with that project. Again, you know what I mean? Kaz dropped a quick EP last year as well. Jid is having a lot of singles run. I think he's the next one to come out of those guys. But again,
I thought Boss supposed to drop one here soon.
Boss, possibly. I don't know. I don't know. But Earth Gang just dropped Ghetto Gods. You know what I mean? So solid project. We just talked about our top 5, like you were saying, and we rock with it. You know what I mean? So I really don't have nothing but great things to say about how he's bringing his artists to the forefront. I just wanted, for people who didn't hear the earlier piece of the podcast, and y'all go check out our podcast. We drop every Tuesday, 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you can hear all of the convos, because we just don't do music reviews. We talk about a lot of other things. But yeah, man, I really like what he's doing with these guys and giving them this type of look. Because you see DJ Drama's name, you see Dreamville, Cole, that's enough. And all you got to do as an artist is come through with the raps. And that's exactly what his team did, man. So hats off to them, man. I think this will be, you know, talked about for
where did
more
this
than a week
resurgence of drama come from? Like I said, I appreciate it. I'm loving it. But it started with, was it Tyler? He had him on that, right?
Well, I don't know if it started with Tyler. I think, yeah. Tyler was first time I had heard Drama really back with a prominent artist in a while. I mean, you know, for me, that's when I heard it. And then again, Dreamville knocks it out the park. They're having their annual Dreamville festival. This is like probably a week away. Their festival, I believe, is next week or in May. I may be wrong, but again, great timing, excellent strategy. Let's put this together. Who knows where all these freestyles were, but it works. It works, you know what I mean? So hell of a job to the A&Rs and the team that put it together, you know what I mean? Because I don't believe they focused solely on doing this. I just think this was a lot of joints that everybody had, and, you know, it just was put together. But at the end of the day, it was done well. However it came together. So I rocks with it.
And the Ari Lennox songs, when they come on, just fit.
It don't seem out of place. They don't seem out of place at all. They don't. You're right. I was worried about it, but you know, when some labels have singers like this, you could be like, you know, they forced it in there. But no, she fits right in. She fits right in. So yeah. Excellent job, man. Excellent job. Can't wait to see them do some of these songs at the festival. Wish I would be back in the States to go to it, man. But I'll be close enough pretty soon.
yeah, man, it's surprise week. We had some surprises to come out of this, man, and I'm hoping that we get more of these throughout the year. Really with that Pusha T, you know what I mean? Like you lose steam real quick these days now, man. Like I know he just had that album, but the way people are doing these surprise drops, it just makes you forget what just came out 2 weeks ago. So if you got your album brewing, they need to go ahead and come on and push it on out. You know what I mean? Like this you don't need to take that old model and just like, oh, I got the single, I can let that live for like 2 months before drop your shit, come on out with it. The game has changed. We need more of this.
Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it, man. Just put it out. Just put it out, man. Get this is an arms race because people, the big dogs is coming, man. So yeah, man.
That's episode 155. Like I said, be checking out sometime this week. We're gonna have our top 5 of first quarter, top 5 rap albums. Gotta have our top 5 indies. So that'll be dropping for Patreon first, and then it'll be coming out at a later date for everybody else. It's gonna be a bonus. It's not part of our weekly episodes, but that will be coming out soon. So be checking for that.
All right.
All right. With that, Cash, we out.